What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in today. It's great to be back. My name is Oscar. This is my channel where I talk about reality, awareness, consciousness, connecting with spirituality, and knowing your true self beyond the conventional. So for those of you who watch me on a weekly basis, I just want to say that I've been out and I haven't been making videos almost this entire week due to, clearing out my heart chakra, clearing old emotional wounds, and really wrapping up this old chapter of my life to really start anew into a new chapter. So now I feel ready. I feel at a better and more conscious, receptive, emotional and mental state so that I can make this video and give you the best message that I can, when before this week I couldn't. So getting to today's topic, today's video, right? I want to talk about the art of vibrational frequency, okay? The art of vibrational frequency. Understanding frequency, vibrational frequency, what that means, right? Why do I say them together? So it's an art, and it's happening all over the world. So if you get this down packed and you really understand what this means, you will now more effectively be able to navigate your life path, create your dream life. Okay? So I want to, bring forth, right, the memory of Nikola Tesla, one of our great minds throughout history, just like Albert Einstein, for example. And Nikola Tesla said, if you are to learn the secrets of this universe, of this world, to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, okay? And there is so much truth behind that, because those are all the components, right, that let you understand how this world works. So you'll see that as I say energy, as I say frequency, as I say vibration in this video, they all are best friends, okay? They're all homies, and they all go along with each other perfectly, because at a quantum level we are all energy, okay, all connected by energy, and that energy that we're composed of is vibrating at a certain speed, and due to vibrating at a certain speed, it affects how things are perceived, how things feel, how things are material and tangible, okay? And due to vibrating at a certain speed, this energy that's vibrating at a certain speed is emitting a frequency, okay? Either a high frequency or a low frequency, okay? And it's a gradient, because it could be low-high. It could be low-high, what am I saying? It could be medium-low, it could be medium-high, it could be right in the middle, right? Not too high, not too low, just neutral. Or you could be very high or very low frequency. Okay, so these are all things you got to take into consideration. And why is this important? Because since everyone is vibrating at a certain frequency, they're all emitting a certain type of energy. They're all on a different type of wavelength, okay? We all are. But of course, if everyone's in a different type of wavelength, there are going to be a lot of people riding that wavelength, okay? Riding that wave, so to speak. And everyone's going to be, another example that I can give you, another reference so you can better understand this, is a radio station. Okay? Everyone's going to be dialed into a different radio station that's emitting a certain frequency. Therefore, there's going to be a lot of people on a certain radio station, and then a lot of people on another radio station. And remember, there's higher ones and there's lower ones. The higher radio stations have that higher frequency of, let's say, love, confidence, unity, wisdom, right? And then you're going to have the lower nature, the lower frequencies, for example. You see another key, where this is more depression, anger, doubt, fear, a really low frequency there, and just darkness, So, but this is all, one scale, you see? It's all one scale. It's high and low, because we have that power. We are frequency transmitters, okay? All of us. So if you could imagine us to be that radio station antenna, right? That metal thing that sends out the frequencies, you'll see that we are all one of those. Our whole body is that frequency antenna, that frequency transmitter. Therefore, we are affected by all the people we are around, either in a positive way or in a negative way, because we are also receptive to every other person's frequencies, depending on how grounded you are and how centered you are within your own energy. Okay? So it's an art, because every single person will be on a different frequency, and you might feel their vibes, so to speak, their energy, because they themselves are tuned into a different radio station. Therefore, they're affecting you, jamming out in your radio station. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep this in mind, because there's two ways this can go. Either you're really holding on to this high vibration energy, you know who you are, you're passionate about life, but you have these people around you that are low frequency. But since you are at a high vibrational frequency and you're maintaining it there, right? You're keeping yourself happy, you're going after your dreams, your creativity is bursting out, right? And you're aligning with your highest self and version, you're actually going to be effectively impacting their energy, your people, your family, your friends. You're going to be positively impacting them, even though they might be, let's say, energetic vampires, taking away some of your energy. But still, you're doing good because you maintain your energy. You know when to tell them, okay, give me my space, and then you recalibrate, you gain back your energy, and then again, you communicate with them. So that's a great way to do things. And I find myself in that position a lot with my family. I'm always, trying to maintain a high frequency so that I can there positively impact my family, so they can feel higher depths, right? I have a hard time saying that word, of love, and they can really feel what it feels like to be unified with everything. Okay? So, like I said, it can go two ways. The second way is that also, if you don't have control over your energy, and you're really always chaotically shifting from low frequency, high frequency, low frequency, right? Because you're always circumstantially focused on what's going on in your external environment, that you're always reacting these different ways, then a lot of the times, due to every other person's wavelength and energy that they're sending out, they're going to be affecting your state of being. They're going to be affecting how you feel, how you think, and how you perceive reality. Because in each radio station, right, that you're tuned into, each vibrational frequency that you hold or maintain is going to have a different state of emotion and a state of thought. And also, that will lead to how you perceive your external reality. So if you're at a higher vibrational frequency, you will be more in alignment with the truth, right? The so-called truth. You will understand all these concepts pretty much easily, and you will find out, how do I go about achieving my goals, my dreams, the love of my life, and aligning with your highest path. But if you're at a low vibrational frequency, you're not going to be as in sync, right? As in alignment with your higher self, your higher nature. Therefore, you might react to situations impulsively, out of greed, out of lust, out of anger, out of chasing, money, so to speak, right? So you might make rash decisions because you are at a low vibrational frequency, and you might get depressed, angry at people. So again, this is all due to you being and residing in a lower vibrational frequency. So the key here is, remember, it's an art. Because due to every single person in this world being at a different vibrational frequency, you're always going to be encountering a different state. And other people might affect your state. You might feel their state. Therefore, you get influenced by other people's energy. That's always happening, because for the most part, the majority of the world doesn't have control completely of their energy, okay? They don't understand that everything functions through energy, frequency, and vibration. They're just going about life. So what happens when they come into contact with different people, with different energy, sending out a different frequency, right? Of either love, of happiness, or of depression, of anger, of hate, then they're going to feel that. So they're going to be going about their day. I'm going to be going to Starbucks, for example, getting my coffee, and let's say the server at Starbucks is very depressed and angry for some reason, and therefore I don't know what the heck's going on, so I start feeling that. I start feeling angry. I start feeling depressed, and then I start thinking, and I start connecting those emotions, that level of vibrational frequency, to my own life, okay? So I start thinking, man, I am kind of angry at my parents. Oh man, I should be depressed. I don't like my job. So you see how everything starts changing due to you coming into contact with someone with that type of energy? So this is how people can easily be affected by your energy, either in a positive way or in a negative way. Because I've encountered a lot of times where it goes positively. I go to a vegan restaurant, right? And I only say vegan because that's where most of the restaurants that I go to are. But I go to a vegan restaurant, and I remember this one restaurant that I went into, and one of the servers there was emitting the vibrational frequency that he was in. He was happy with life. He loved everyone that he worked with. He was going after his dreams and goals. So when I talked to him, just by talking to him, he raised my vibrational frequency. Even those little doubts and anxieties that I had, that moment that I was talking to him, done for. They all cleared away. And I was even able to maintain that for a couple of hours afterwards. So now you can see the potential in this, the impact that this can have if you don't understand this concept, this principle, this notion. Okay? Everything is vibrating at a different frequency. Okay? And all these frequencies can be felt depending on how receptive you are. And of course, this is developed through your own pace, at your own time. But it can be felt. And you will be affected by it even if you don't understand it. So now how do we go about really maintaining, right? The hardcore maintaining the vibrational frequency? Well, first of all, at your entire external environment, for the most part, is constructed through your own subconscious mind and patterns and behaviors. So if you really want to start this new loop, right? This new loop and cycle of always thinking positively, always remembering energy, frequency, vibration, always in connection with your highest self and version, you have to start building these new programs, these new templates within your mind, installing new programs so that you now have a better daily routine that doesn't allow you to shift into a lower frequency, keep your creativity sparked, okay? Whether it's art, play a video game that gets you happy, okay? Watch a movie once a week that really reminds you of the love that you are, that you deserve, okay? So start building these types of routines, weekly or daily. Writing in your journal what you dreamt to make you happy, writing down your goals, affirmations to already start off your day at a high vibrational frequency of ambition, passion, and alignment, right? So all these are techniques so that you can finally create this new loop of thinking, of feeling into your subconscious mind so that you have a less likely chance to shift into a lower vibrational frequency. But remember, it's always changing, okay? Energy is always in motion. Energy is always in motion, okay? So that means that you're either going to be vibrating high or you're going to be vibrating low. So that's why you see yourself throughout the day. You feel happy, you feel sad, you feel anxious, you feel worried, you feel a little scared, you feel fearless, right? So it can all be susceptible to change throughout what happens within your life, okay? Whether you encounter someone that triggers you, whether you encounter someone like the person that I encountered in the restaurant that really shows you a reflection of who you can be. And you're like, wow, I want to be like that person. He's so happy and wonderful, right? So all these things can happen to either impact your day for the better or impact your day for the worse, okay? So remember this. Energy, frequency, and vibration. What radio station are you tuned into? Are you tuned into 99 point bliss, right? Or 99 point ecstasy? I don't know. Just pick the vibrational frequency and remember that this is how the world works. This is how we work, okay? We're frequency transmitters. So if you find yourself in a very murky state, in the murky waters, right? Not really feeling at your best, it's because you have shifted into a lower frequency. And more than likely, you're residing in your lower nature, okay? Maybe you're being lazy. Maybe you're being a little too lustful. And maybe you're thinking a little too dirty, okay? Therefore, that will lead to you being depressed, hating on people, animosity starts to develop towards others. So all this happens, remember, low frequency, lower nature. Think of it that way. And this comes a lot because of the way the whole world has been cultivated, okay? It has been cultivated to maintain us in a lower vibrational frequency, okay? And I want you to remember that because that will be tomorrow's topic for tomorrow's video on Saturday, because I want to finish this week off strong. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have some, this video is already done by now, but I have some good videos coming up that I really will expand your mind and I hope they change your lives, okay? But let's wrap this up with vibrational frequency. Remember this, okay? If you find yourself in these low states, remember that you are at a low frequency. So then go back to what I was saying previously. What can I do to raise my frequency? Smile, read something inspiring, tell someone you love them, and see how they react to then shift your emotions, right? Give someone a compliment, draw, go watch a movie. Anything that can bring you back into alignment, anything that can actually raise your level of frequency. So basically saying, anything that makes you happy and excited, go do that. Because that will automatically shift you into a higher vibration. So when you get the hang of it, and when you start to notice that this is actually how things work, you will start to create a new pattern within your subconscious mind. You will start to now, every day and every moment, become conscious of which vibrational frequency you are maintaining and holding. What's your vibrational attitude, okay? And therefore, you are now maintaining a higher and higher level each and every day. Therefore, leading to altered states of consciousness, realizing your passions, your life's purpose, manifesting your dream life, your dream person, right? Your love of your life, and starting to perceive higher and higher truths because you are at a higher level and you are at a higher and higher frequency. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you're excited for the next one. Let's evolve.